Hi everyone, welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So today we will be doing a segment on politics. I missed yesterday, I'll admit. I was stuck watching ABC News so I can get to know the journalists there and to see what Donald J. Trump is talking about when it's dealing with how they act and how they talk. You know, you can see the frown marks on their face when they talk about Trump. You can see it. That's all I'm gonna say. So let's get started with the news because I have to leave at 9:55, and then we'll pick back up. So hi you guys. Okay, whatever he got going on, he kind of like messed up the footage, so I'm gonna go somewhere else. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. But do you see what I'm saying? They reverse it. They reverse it. Just like the last. Yep. Yep. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's rewind what she said. We see he got a little scared because he knows that they're going to take his job away. So he's back to the old himself. Okay. I won't give my 2 cents. All I will say, all I will say, give me a second. All I will say is that you know, there are some good people that come through. Just like there's some good people that live here. I think that once we settle down with ICE, there need to be another organization that takes over, that controls the population, that continuously wreaks havoc and robs people. Like one guy got on a bus, two people, two people got on a bus and said, "Give me your wallet." Started trying to beat the bus driver with an umbrella and ran off without nothing. He tried to put him at knife point, and then they ran off without anything. And it's been worst case scenarios, even worse case scenarios about those type of attacks where people actually get cut or people actually get beat or people actually die, and there be actually people that's on the bus. The actual newsroom, the journalists, news anchors won't go on a bus without a police officer and the actual news anchor person who, you know, has the camera. So that is something to really think about. That is something to really, really think about having, you know, they have their protection, but we don't have a cop or a guard, an armed guard with us at all times. Only stars do and high-end people that require that type of functioning. I say that there be guards on the bus. I think that they were talking about it. Um, I hope so. Just random buses. They get on random buses, dress as with civilians with a gun and handcuffs. And if something goes down in a walkie-talkie and an earpiece, something goes down, they call their comrades, and their comrades can come there right away, and then they can see, because these people are truly mentally unstable. People like that come on these buses and start stuff with bus drivers and abuse bus drivers, or like, why abuse a bus driver? I mean, I done had my instances with bus drivers. I asked them a simple question and they totally just take off. They didn't even sit up there and say nothing to me. It was like a SpongeBob commercial or show. But that didn't mean I'm gonna go sit up there and beat on like every other bus driver or him next time I see him. It's not that serious. They're just being rude. They are rude. Some of them are rude. You know, but we got to look at the big picture. The big picture is we need to set up an organized team for violent repeat offenders and start putting them in jail as well. I hope that this uh, show reach you in good faith. I hope you know that once you get under control illegal immigrants, you're going to have to take into effect that remember Donald Trump, remember, I'll say this and then I'll get off of here. Remember the predators, that 5 predators, they were Hispanic and I think black, and I think one was white, in a New York City park, and you weren't president yet. You probably were thinking about it in your head, but this was in the early 90s, late 80s, that they abused and raped a white woman. Whether she was white and black, it doesn't matter. You called them a name and you said they deserve to be in jail. I think that they found out later that they weren't. I don't know. I don't know. It's all foggy. But let's just put it to you like this. If they were, allegedly, let's say allegedly they were. Think about getting people like that off the street, because they got those kind of people everywhere, whatever the race. in the 80s, Koreans or Chinese people killed their own race that was a downtown in Seattle, in Chinatown, a club for gambling. It was a backdoor club for gambling. They robbed the place and they shot like 12 people in the head. This is what I mean when I say we need to find those type of criminals and get them off the street too. It has to be done in order to have peace and us to be able to walk to our car, because we may know how to shoot a gun. I know how to shoot a gun. You know, I don't have a gun, but I know how to shoot a gun. I know how to use mace. But that doesn't matter when you being attacked. You know, these women know how to shoot guns, but that doesn't matter when being attacked by a stronger male. You may be able to pull out your gun and do this, you know, show where you shooting, but when you're walking to your car at night by yourself and you get that weak spot, somebody can come in and bum rush you, you know, especially being Republican. So I want you to think about that for a second, how we need to get criminals off the street as well, especially mentally. Just like they're mentally impaired in Mexico, they're mentally impaired here as well. They got loopholes past that. Unless the courts mandate you take medication, once you're off that probation, you're not mandated to take medication no more. So think about that, Donald Trump. Let me not call you Donald Trump. I sound like Trudeau. Mr. Trump. President Trump. So I gotta go, y'all. I hope y'all think about that. I'll be back on here. Take care. Be safe. Bye.
Never waste my time. You are out.